When it comes to money and finances, my advice to Josh is don't ever let your wife know how much you have.
I just let him know when I want something and I expect him to get it for me.
We're getting married this week, and I haven't told Josh about how bad the budget issue has gotten. Even though I have worked it out with my dad, I still need to come clean with Josh. I met with Daddy the other night and talked about the budget. And the good news is Daddy's going to cover it.
He was already going to be paying for it.
He's going to cover what I went over.
What you went over? How much over are you?
And we don't need to worry about it. He's going to cover it. Because otherwise,
well, how much more? No.
It's about $7,500.
The premium liquor, the ice cream bar, the french fry bar, all the things that I had to have, we have to pay it now.
What if your dad wouldn't have been able to take care of it?
That wouldn't have happened because I know how my dad is. My dad would do anything for me. It's my wedding. My daddy's going to take care of it. He should have just said, okay, that's fine. And that should have been the end of it.
Once we get married, it's going to be me. Daddy will take care of it. That's not reality. We're marrying our finances together too. And every mistake she makes is just like I'm making that same mistake. I'm learning that she doesn't necessarily handle her finances as well as I'd like to see.
Daddy's going to take care of it, and he's going to give us the most amazing wedding.
You keep saying Daddy's going to take care of it, but what's going to happen when it's just us?
So this show is called Arranged. I forgot when it came out, but I got bored one day and I kept seeing this commercial and I was watching Married at First Sight. And initially they always showed this teenage couple. Well, that would get you like kind of sucked into the show. But for this couple right here, they're from South Carolina, I believe. I didn't know in America, in any part of the country, that they do an arranged marriage. So that was a surprise for me. But in this particular clip, I agree 100% with Josh. How is she going so much over the budget? Granted, yes, I know her dad is paying for everything, but that is a clear sign that she does not know how to budget, for one. And they've been engaged. I think they've been engaged for 2 years, or they've known each other for 2 years. One of the two. And this is something you want to find out before you get married, either how bad or how good you are with finances, because I couldn't be with someone who is that bad and not knowing how to budget, because that will drive me crazy. And when she was saying that my daddy's going to take care of it and he shouldn't have asked anything else, she said, okay. He has the right mindset. It's like, yo, daddy ain't always going to be here. When we're married, it's going to be me and you. So it means I got to take care of it. I don't know what she's thinking. Now, granted, I think she's the only child, so she's very spoiled, I guess, in that aspect, as far as your dad's going to do everything for you. That just right there reminded me of something I saw in that last video we did. So I was like, if your daddy, and just asked a good question, if your daddy couldn't do it, what was going to happen? And she's like, he's going to take care of it because, he'll do anything for me. Now that just tells me there's not a lot of real world experience. I think they're in their early 20s, I think, during the time of when they taped this episode. But when you're that bad at finances and you don't know how to budget, there is an issue there. And I can already see that's going to be an issue, at least in the beginning of their marriage, because he seems more like a person who's like me. He's like, hey, I'm going to count all my pennies, make sure everything's taken care of, and make sure you got something put to the side. Her's like, well, I want to get what I want to get, and why do you need all this stuff for the wedding anyway? I don't understand that. Is that even necessary? But I didn't agree with the parents said in the very beginning, where I think it was his father who said, never tell your wife how much you make. Why not? Because something happened to you they need to know how much you got coming in so they can pay whatever they need to pay for. But that might just be a southern thing. I really don't know. And she's like, I just tell you what I want, you go buy it. I'm like, what is this? So I don't know if that's just a cultural thing down that part of the country or whatnot, but I don't agree with that part at all.
All right, somebodies, I'm going to start with a thing that Jay doesn't agree with, which is Josh's father said, don't ever tell your wife how much money you have. I think I'm paraphrasing. I had that at the beginning. Sometimes I still do, but I always budget everything. I even budget a little on the side in case my wife or any of my kids want something extra. I'm like, okay, I do have money for that. I think so long as everything gets paid, and I pay all the bills, I pay all the important stuff, and whenever they want something extra, it's mainly food things or, a little tchotchke here and there. Well, okay, we have budget for that. So I kind of understand that, but if your wife wants to know your finances, yes, tell her, okay? Don't leave her in the dark. Now, when it comes to this couple right here, yes, I can tell right away. This is a daddy's girl. And I'm absolutely in agreement, just like Jay is, that she goes over budget, but only because she has the security of daddy. So it's fine. So I don't think she's out of her daddy's, the palm of her hand, because she's still living that way. But Josh is right. If you're doing this now, and it's just going to be us, then it is going to be him that's going to be taking that hit. And right now, he's finding this out. So if this were me, this is a serious discussion right here, right now. And if we need to hash things out, if me, who now I know how to budget, if I have to show you how to budget, then I will. Especially if it's just my money, because my family, I'm the only one that works. Yeah, we're going to have that discussion, okay? But if both of them work, okay, then definitely get your own separate account, because if you go over, that's your money. But you need to still take care of the bills that we have. But again, if this is something that she's in the habit of doing and has always had the safety net of daddy, there's going to be a whole different reality that's going to strike her once they're both married. And by the way, I think I caught the two things that she absolutely needed for the over budget that she had, which is liquor and fries. How much does fries cost? Number one, what kind of fries are these, okay? I understand the fanciest fries I've ever had is a Jack in the Box curly fries. Yeah, those are a little more, but geez. It's going to be the liquor, all right? I think even in Jay's wedding, he didn't have any liquor. I didn't have any liquor. And by the way, my marriage in total, I think, was less than $2,500 for the marriage and the reception. But all I cared about was the people there. And they didn't care about liquor. And by the way, I'm a dare kid. I'm not going to offer you liquor, because I'm also taking the liability away from the fact that you drink and then you drive. Forget about it. That is something that you should think about. If you're going to have liquor, make sure not to budget that. You make it a cash bar. If your friends definitely want liquor, put it out of their pocket, all right? You got to make sure, somebody's, who you're marrying. And I don't think this is a discussion they've had.